Hey everybody, this is Jennifer with Pure Presence Creative, and kind of took over Ben's desk to talk to you guys about something that Ben and I have talked about a lot with each other and with a lot of our friends who are also creatives. And that is the idea of being open and organic and dynamic with your art. I know that we have a lot of creative friends and a lot of creative virtual friends out there who may have started in a certain area and are wondering if it's okay to branch out. I know that we had a bunch of people tell us that you have to specialize, that you know, the old adage, jack of all trades, a master of none. I think that is so stupid. You know, there is this stigma, I think, nowadays with people who do lots of things, who master lots of things and learn lots of things. And in today's day and age, the age of information, you know, YouTube being such a valuable tool for all of us to learn whatever it is that we want to learn. It's really neat that creatives have the opportunity now to really learn whatever they want and bring all those tools together and create even more amazing things. So to kind of flesh this out a little bit and explain the path that Ben and I went on so that this might make a little bit more sense. You know, we started as family photographers and we specialized in family photography. We made our business around the kind of photography that we love to do. And that was great. We enjoyed it. We had a great business. But, you know, times change, industries change. Our personal preferences change as well, but in this case, the industry as a whole changed. You know, enter consumer grade DSLRs and these amazing camera phones that everybody had the ability to take quality photographs. Now, they might not have been great photographs, but they had the tools to make quality photographs. And that's really cool. You know, you have Instagram, you have all these different ways to share your life through photography. And a lot of people took advantage of that and started taking their own family pictures. That did create a stress on our company. It didn't necessarily end it by any means, but a lot of people took that avenue and enjoyed learning DSLRs on their own, and that was wonderful. And that is so great that people have the capability to express their creativity through photography that way. But it caused a lot of stress with us because the business did go down a bit. And we were faced with the opportunity of whether, the choice of whether we were going to continue to specialize and just stick it out, or if we were going to be, you know, dynamic and organic with the way that we ran our business and our art and look at different paths. So we did. And this is despite what a lot of people warned us against. You know, you don't want to do that. Just stick it out. Well, we didn't listen. We generally don't. And we went down the path of business photography. It was a small jump at this point. Product photography, you know, tons of different ventures with different businesses, cars and things of that nature. That was great. We had fun with it, but it opened a door to videography, and that we really loved. In doing so, we needed some more tools. So, you know, we already had, of course, Photoshop, but we expanded into Adobe's Creative Cloud, which is incredible, and we ended up learning Premiere Pro and After Effects, and we started making videos for companies. We made some documentaries. We really loved making short films, and that ended up being a really great avenue for us for a long time. So that being said, again, we were trying to be organic and open, and we started looking more into the Creative Cloud suites and what they had to offer. So many amazing tools on there, and we found Adobe Muse, and that opened a whole new different door to web design. We loved that. It was wonderful. We started creating websites for different companies, and it was a really amazing path for us for a long time. But we hit some walls with Muse. There were some things that some of our clients wanted that we couldn't do through Muse. So we ended up learning about Business Catalyst. And through Business Catalyst, then Ben went down the path of learning code. And now you guys know where he is now with code. He's making widgets, these amazing templates, incredible websites. I went a different direction. I'm very passionate about my visual arts. So I followed in art photography. I'm a painter and a writer. So I went down those routes. And it seems kind of diverse, art photography, painting, and writing, but they all kind of come together, and I'll show you how that works. But so while Ben is writing code and building incredible websites, I started promoting my art, visual arts, which is an extremely challenging market to get into, and I empathize with other painters out there and art photographers. It's challenging to make a living doing that. But I put everything into it, and in trying to kind of maybe supplement income and find other ways that I could make a living while still doing what I loved, I ended up getting the iPad Pro, and I learned a program called Procreate. That was a game changer for me, in that I was now able to do a lot of my art on the iPad. In doing that, I started illustrating books, and I got jobs as an illustrator for children's books for some authors, which then led me down the path to illustrating and writing my own children's books, one of which is in the process of being published right now. So it's really interesting when you look back at the progression, the path that you follow, and where it leads you. And while we still do family photography, we still do product photography, we still do video and all these different avenues, we have all these tools under our belt, all these different things that we love to do. And they all feed each other. And that's something that I think a lot of people don't initially recognize, is that to some people these may seem like very, very separate things. But if you look at them and how they work together, even the different avenues that Ben and I have, they all feed each other. My photography feeds my paintings, and both of them feed my writing. And the videography and the photography feeds his websites and his designs, and he does music as well, which of course it feeds into our videography. And it's incredible how symbiotic they all are and how they enhance each other. So while people can say that you're a jack of all trades and a master of none, I strongly disagree with that, because we have so many different avenues that amplify and enhance what we're working on, and it's really a beautiful thing. So my biggest inspiration is Leonardo da Vinci, and he was known as what's called a polymath, also known as like a Renaissance man or woman, which is someone who has expertise spanning a whole different array of subject matters, and he was not just a painter, which is what most people know him for, but he was an inventor, and he was extremely interested in anatomical sciences. So he would dissect bodies to learn about their muscle groups and how the bones worked, so that he could better paint these incredible bodies that were so lifelike. again, everything enhanced. All of his arts enhanced his other arts. And, back a long time ago, that kind of diversity in knowledge was revered, was celebrated. And I don't know why we have become so specialized focused in our society these days. But I wish somebody would have told me and Ben that it's okay to branch out. It's okay to pull in different interests and hobbies, because they will help the whole. They will enhance the whole. I feel like creativity is, it's this living, breathing entity, and it needs space to thrive and to grow. And if you lock it in this specialized box, and you tell it that it only needs to thrive within this area, it will be stunted. So my suggestion to you guys, and again, I wish I had somebody tell me this back in the day, because it would have been, I think, less of a struggle, is give your creativity space to grow, to move, to maneuver, and to pull from different areas. Again, we are in a world of incredible resources, incredible tools to learn from, and it can only make you better. It can only hone in more of what you love. So anyway, until next time, give your creativity space to move and grow and blossom into something that you would have never thought you would be doing. I would have never thought from family photography that I would end up being a published author and illustrator. But these things, they take on their own lives. So until next time, thank you, and be well, and we'll see you next time.